I have personally no idea what anybody's doing, so I don't know. You know, I can't weigh in as to whether or not, like, you know, you know better than I would. I don't know, you know. I don't know if people are bullshitting anyone or what people have guaranteed or anything. I have no idea.
Healthy post show.
What?
Hey,
High five?
yeah. Like that. Ow, I didn't
Like an
even.
electric high five.
I didn't even move my hands.
You didn't feel like the click, the static?
No. Must just be the chemistry between us.
The static chemistry? I don't think that's good.
I don't know. I think I have 4 right now. And
Now, I'm not going to talk to any of these people about it anyway, so it doesn't make any difference. But do you mind telling me the 4 that you think that you have?
Joe, Jen, Jessica, Zach.
Okay. And how many need 6 total?
I need 6. Joe, Jen, Jessica, Zach. There's 4. And then I'm hoping for you. And then I'm hoping for either Mike or Nick. Or maybe even Danielle. So one of these 3. And then I'm...
So, and who do you think is guaranteed on her side right now?
on Amber's.
Dick and Dustin.
Dick and Dustin, that's it.
And then you think...
I think...
You think Jamaica, me, Mike, and Nick are kind of... could...
I think Jamaica will go for Amber, just because I really I like Jamaica and we've gotten to know each other a little bit, but I feel like her and Amber have gotten to know each other better.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I feel like I've gotten to know you better than I have Jamaica, and I don't, like Danielle at one point told me that she was just like, yeah, I'll vote to keep you here. Like she straight up told me that, but that was like 4 or 5 days ago, so I don't know anymore.
She seems like she's up to a lot of things in my eyes.
Danielle?
Yeah, I think she's kicked it into game mode a little bit. So I have no idea. We're gonna move to the hammock just since Jamaica and Joe are on the side. I don't want them really listening to move to the hammock since we'll be further away from Joe and Jamaica then. So
I can't hear you.
Move to the hammock.
Oh, gotcha. I'm like, what? I was so confused. Oh, it's so nice in the shade.
Oh, it is nice.
Love it.
Is this what this always looks like?
Oh, they flipped it.
You gotta be quick. I thought I would just work out over here and then go over there.
Forget it. You're on shower duty. For the rest of our sake. We don't want you smelling it up the place.
But I mean, I think I really do have a good chance.
I think that Joe pretends to sleep and then listens to people. So I wanted to be further away from him because I figure he's probably listening to every word we're saying. For me, what it basically is going to come down to is this. I need to know, like, what both of your intentions are moving forward in the game, because the thing is,
you need to think about who
you guys need
between the two of us would take you further.
Well, this is what I need to know. You see, the thing is, when you're up on the block, your deal is that, of course, you need to work everybody, right? And I'm no different than that. You guys are vying. Well, just let me finish with it. You guys are vying for my food all the same as you're vying for Nick's and Zach's and anyone else in the house, you know? So, of course, when you're up on the block, you're gonna, not you, anybody, will behave like a certain way towards everyone and tell people what they want to hear, and yada, yada, yada. What I need to know is which one of you is having this conversation with me, Eric, genuinely having this conversation with me, and which one of you is having this conversation with everybody and just blowing smoke up people's asses and telling them what they want to hear, so that way
well, I'm not blowing up any smoke, so
and feel comfortable, whatever, you know.
The
I need
people
to
that want
know.
me here are wanting me here for their own personal reasons, so I
I
haven't
need
promised
to-
them anything.
No, I have no desire for you to promise me anything or strike up anything, but what I want to know is what your intentions are moving forward, how you plan on playing. Are there people you feel safe with? Are there people you feel unsafe with? Are there people you think you're going to be with? Are there people that you think you're going to be against? Is it too early to tell? Do you know nothing? You know,
That's so hard to say all those things.
But what goes on this week is going to, you know, can't be the deciding factor of anything, because what goes on this week is you guys are fighting for your lives. So when you talk to everyone, you're going to try and be on good terms with everyone. You're going to try and let people feel comfortable with you. And of course, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. That's just natural. But what I want to know is, so when one of you is still in the game and a full-fledged member and everything moving forward, what happens at that point? What happens 10 minutes after the eviction? What happens prior to the eviction really doesn't mean anything to me. It's what happens from there and how it affects my stay here that means something to me. And, you know, that's where my sort of curiosity lies as to moving forward. You know, I don't want to be a dumbass who was like, oh, you know.
Do I look like I'm capable of doing anything?
I'm saying this more in the greater scheme of things, but I don't want to be the dumbass who's like, oh, Carol told me this, or Amber told me that, just to realize, well, duh, they just wanted to be here still, and they told everybody whatever they wanted to hear, and, you know, told everybody I'd protect you going forward, or work with you going forward, or want to, you know, think we could do some damage going forward, or whatever. I mean, the thing is, it's really early in the game. People are still settling into everything. You don't know. I mean, any one of us could very well be in huge danger, you know, next week already. And, you know, I want my own safety to be taken into consideration. Of course, this is about you guys this week, but in the greater scheme of things, it's about all of us moving forward, and I want to see how you guys are going to fit into the dynamic.
You need to look at
us
as to who do you think, between me and Amber, just me and Amber, would take you further. Do you think Amber would take you further in the game, or do you think I would take you further in the game?
I don't know. Tell me if you're here, what your intentions are towards me, because I have no idea.
Basically, at this point, my intentions are to help anyone who helps me. And that's honestly the only, like, promise I can make to anyone.
No, I don't. I'm not looking to cut any deals or anything. That's not my deal.
Well,
This
I've already cut one deal.
It's way too early in the game for that, for me.
I mean, basically, like...
But did you just cut a deal in the sense of, like, I won't vote for you next week, or I'll never vote for you ever again if you vote for me?
Just a 2-week promise.
Well, that's fine. I can only... Oh, I could tell you, actually. I'm sure I know who that was, so it doesn't even matter. There's only one person who would have approached you with that. But, no, for me, it's week 1. I don't need to strike up any deals with anybody. That's not what I'm looking to do. Because my game is not about, let's make a deal and let's make a whatever. It's about, let's make an actual, like, personal connection and friendship. So that way, it'll never be an issue of who I have a deal with and who I promised what to and what lie I told this one. It'll be an issue of I have a genuine friendship with this person, and they're not going to want to see me go. And without even speaking with them, they're going to fight to keep me in the house because they want me in the house.
Yeah.
And there's people that I feel that way about, and I want people feeling that way about me as well. So I don't fucking care about wheeling and dealing and, oh, we gotta take it to the end. That's not the issue. I want to see how you feel towards me. If there's people you don't feel as comfortable with, and, you know, just kind of like what you're hoping to do. Are you hoping to lay on the back burner? Are you hoping to come out more aggressively? Are you hoping to find people?
Or next week?
No, if you were to stay. Are you hoping to
I want to fight. I want to be a lot more aggressive.
You know?
Yeah, I wanted to get that alliance going.
Just because I'm curious, because for me, as I said, what happens between now and then is really not the issue, because unfortunately one of you's leaving. It's what happens with the person who stays that really matters moving forward.
Exactly.
You know, everyone else, I don't know if they understand this, but it sucks one of you two are going home, but none of the other 12 of us are. So what happens this week does affect us, of course, but it's really what happens